rate. This is when you take a ratio and now you have to apply it to different things. Okay, so what they'll usually say is someone does something, makes something, or works a certain amount of time, or works for a certain amount of pay in a certain amount of hours. Okay, so like here, someone, let's call him Joe, can make 256 loaves, I'm assuming of bread, who knows, in 8 hours. Now let's assume that the first part of the question is how many can he make in 12 hours? Well, that's a little tricky to go from 8 to 12 because remember, with ratio, we can't plus and we can't minus. We can only times and divide. I don't know a number off the top of my head that's not a decimal that I can times by 8 to get to 12. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this as a ratio first. And I'm going to try and get to 12, but that's really tricky. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to take it down to 1 hour first. Okay. Now, how do I go from 8 to 1? Remember, you can only times and divide. This way, you're going to divide by 8. So I'm going to take this number and divide it by 8. So if we do it on the side here, just see where you can see. 8 can't go into 2. 8 can go into 25, 8, 16, 24, 3 times with a remainder of 1. And then 8 into 16 can go twice. So that gives me 32. All right. Now to get this mark, you need to show me this step first. All right. You need to show me that 256 divided by 8 gives you 32. But remember, that's not what I asked in the question. I asked how many loaves can he make in 12 hours. So now that we know how many he can make in 1 hour, I can just take that amount and multiply it by 12. So 32 times 12. 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 2 is 6, put the magic 0, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 3 is 3. Add them together, 4, 8, and 3, which means he can make 384 loaves in 12 hours. You need to show me all these steps to get all of your marks. Okay? Now, what if there was a second part to the question where instead of asking how many he can make in amounts of